Yo, what's up, fam? It's your boy Ray with another vlog of the day. This is vlog number 56 out of 365. Uh, and I'm just trying to get my vlog early today just because your boy got some plans. To start off, started the day, with some video editing, then hopped onto the stream. And it was fun, man, chilling with the fam, the Pixel Pal fam. Now, I see you guys checking out the tie, checking out the look. You know the vibes, guys. Your boy is getting ready right now to go to a wedding. Is my fiance's sister's wedding. It's gonna be lots of fun. Your boy's gonna be getting down. Gonna have a lot of fun dancing. And I can't wait. I'm excited for it. But while I was putting on my tie, right, and putting on the suit, I just thought about one of the times that I was putting on a tie to go to an interview. And this was an interview it was for a job called, the place was called Boston Diagnostic MRI. I don't even think they're around anymore. But it was an MRI location, and I was getting into a position where, we were basically taking the x-rays or the MRIs and putting them into digital format. And where we're scanning into like the system, and then I would, name the patients and the information and stuff like that, right? Now, how I got into that job was crazy, right? And I'm gonna tell you what happened. Around this time, I was working at a restaurant. It was actually Arby's, and it was a dope job. And before that, I was always working at different restaurants, locations, and I never thought that I could get anything more than what I knew, right? When you first start working, when you're like young, in your 19, 18, 16, 20, and you're young, you just start working, right? You start thinking, wow, I got a job. Wow, I'm getting paid. And everything you're learning, you think that that's it. You think, now that I've learned everything I can in this job, this is the only type of job I can get. And that was like my first mistake. I always thought that since I've only worked in restaurant environments, cooking, cleaning, dishwasher, server, I thought that was my realm. I thought there was no way I can get any kind of other job outside of that realm. And I put myself into that bubble. And you shouldn't do that, because you are capable of more than what you know. I used to not know what that phrase meant. I used to think, oh, that's just people trying to spit motivational stuff at you. But it's true. It really is true. And I kind of proved it to myself, but in a hard way. And as you can see the title of the video, yes, I got fired from Arby's. But because I got fired, it motivated me to try, not try something else. It made me think, well, why can't I do this? Or why can't I do this job? Right? And I gave it a shot. I created a little small tiny resume based off of what I saw online and put it out there. And next thing you know, I was getting interviewed for a position where it was inside of an office, dressed really nicely like this, and AC, air conditioner. And I remember thinking, yo, I can't believe I went from being in the streets in New York and working restaurant jobs to now, being here in Florida in a nice office environment. It's just crazy, just like my whole timeline. And one day I'll probably do a full vlog talking about, my whole life coming from New York and then going to Florida and just culture shock, right? But today I just wanted to talk about just that moment where I just put a tie on, and I didn't even know how to tie a tie, because your boy, I'm one of those kids that didn't really grow up with my father there all the time. So I kind of had to teach myself how to tie a tie, how to look up videos online of how to do that. But shout out to all the father figures out there that, took some time to show, a young man how to tie a tie. But anyways, other than that, guys, when the reason I got fired, let me tell you what happened. It was crazy. So we had just gotten a new manager, and this manager, let's just say she just didn't like me. She didn't like my attitude. She didn't like how I'm always like in this positive tone. Oh no, we got this. Everything's all good. And she was very like rushy. No, we got to get this done. You're not taking it serious. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm taking it serious. Like everything's fine. Like I think you're taking it too serious. And I think because I had mentioned that one day to her about how she may be taking it too serious, I think that's what kind of started that dislike of me. And everybody else would, I was fine with everybody else. Everybody loved working with me. Once they saw me on the schedule, they'd be like, "Oh, yo, Ray's gonna be on the schedule. It's gonna be a lot of fun." The general manager, she loved me. She was the one who interviewed me the first time and got me into that job in Arby's. I did so many things with Arby's. We went to like it was like a managers only meeting kind of thing, and they were doing like some talent show contest that they do every year in the manager meeting. And I wasn't a manager; I was just a regular employee. But because I was a dancer and everybody knew I would dance, they took me to the event and everything. And I even danced on stage. We got like second place at the talent show. It was a lot of fun, man. My years there at Arby's was amazing. But after this manager hopped on, things just kind of started getting kind of iffy or weird. And then not only that, there were a couple of new people that were hired that I had a feeling they were kind of doing some stuff that was hurting the company or was hurting the store. And I think they were, taking money at the end of the day, or something was happening to where they were telling us that things were coming up short, and the registers, this and that, the money count is different. And I remember just being like, man, that sucks. Like, maybe we should put, more cameras, or maybe have more security, or maybe just fire the people that just got hired, because ever since they got hired, things started changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, put two and two together. But anyways, that's not, I was carefree. I was into my schooling, breakdancing at the time. And just, I'm just there to get a paycheck. And yeah, and one day she had put me on the drive-through register. And I remember being just like, what? Like, I thought we were training some other people on the drive-through. And I remember just being kind of like, I wonder why she's putting me here. This is weird. Because I was always, making the food. I was the fastest at making the food. I was the fastest at the front, and prepping things up. And not only that, but I was in the middle of cleaning a whole oven thing. And I remember her just putting me in the spot, and I'm like, sure. And just before, like 2 days before that, she had put a notice on the wall saying, yo, if you're on a register and your register comes out a specific amount short, I think it was like $10 or $15 short, that's an automatic, you get let go, fired. And we all had to sign that little paper on the wall. And I'm just like, sure, yeah, that's fine. I'll sign it, whatever. And yo, lo behold, that day she put me on the register. That register was like $20 short. And because it was $20 short, they came up to me about it, and they're just like, yeah, we're gonna have to let you go. And it sucks because the general manager, she didn't want to do it. They told me that she was actually crying at the fact that they had to let me go. Yo, bless her heart, she was dope. Her name was Sandy. Sandy, yo, you're the best. Sandy, from Greece. Anyways, yeah, I got let go. I was fired, and I was a little bit. It didn't hit me right there and then. I was just like, all right, I gotta go find another job, right? But then, later on, I mean, I think like 2 days later, it just kind of hit me like, man, I'm gonna miss that team, man. I'm gonna miss working there. What do I do? Ah, man, I was a little bit like just butthurt, man. Like that sucked, getting fired, getting let go. It's not a good feeling, bro. It's not a good feeling. And I remember just setting up the resume and putting it out there, and just thinking in my head, yo, why can't I do this kind of job? Why can't I do another job? Why can't I do this job? And so I did that. I started putting resume in different things, different locations. And lo and behold, that MRI place called me up. They put an interview. They liked my personality. They liked my attitude. They liked that I wanted to learn. I wanted to be good at something. And yeah, they hooked me up with the job. I was getting paid way more than at Arby's. First of all, I was in an office with I remember just visiting the Arby's and everybody asking me, oh, what are you doing? What are you up to? And I explained it to them. and they were just shocked and surprised, like, what, yo, and you're wearing a tie and a nice shirt, yo, this is crazy, yo, wow. And they were really happy for me, and it just took that wake up moment, right? It's like everybody has to have a wake up moment to really believe in themselves, to really understand what their worth is, like what they're capable of, what you're capable of. It's crazy. Just this message hopefully gets to somebody that it's in that zone thinking about, am I worth it for something, or should I apply here? Go ahead, do it. Do it. Or should I try this? Do it. Should I, go to this event? Is it worth? Yeah, go ahead, do it. If you think about it, if you want to do it, hit it, go, 100%. You don't even know what you're worth. It's crazy. It's an amazing feeling, and I'm just want to leave that message out there for you guys. I gotta actually head out to the wedding, because I'm gonna be late if I don't get there, and Katie's gonna get crazy if I don't get there on time. But guys, I just wanted to let you guys know that stay positive, keep going for what you want. You're worth a lot more than what you think. It took me that wake up moment to kind of realize, yo, snap, I could do this, and it's a great feeling, yo. So stay positive, go get it. You already know the vibe, guys. Peace out, guys. Have a wonderful day, and also stay cool, stay true, and be you. Peace out.